Good.
All right, Matthew. Please, how are you doing first?
Oh, I'm good.
Good. Introduce yourself, where you're coming from, and what you're working on.
Matthew Selivanow. I'm from Vancouver, Washington. My wife and I own Coffee X Roasters in Vancouver, Washington.
How long have you been in roasting in your business, and how long have you been just roasting all in all?
Professionally, so in the business, we opened in 2018, so I've been roasting professionally since then, but I had a few years of just home roasting on stovetop, popcorn poppers,
Wow.
and fun stuff before that. Yeah.
Wow, so starting really from the ground up.
Stovetop, yep.
Wow. How did you get into the roasting competition? How long have you been competing in this competition?
I got into roasting competition because my wife signed me up and said you're doing this, and that was 4 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, did she force you as well the next years, or did you love it?
No, fell in love with it.
Exactly.
Fell in love with the people. Yeah.
Exactly. The people keep us.
They do.
Coming back.
Yeah, they do.
How do you feel about your roast yesterday? Like roasting on the S7X with the Panama Geisha. Are you comfortable with this coffee, with the machine? Is it totally different from production?
From the roaster that I use, completely different. So I roast on a Diedrich IR12, and so it's way different. But I've had a little bit of practice on these strongholds. Not the 7X. I use the other one without the drum heater.
Pro?
Yeah, the 7 Pro. Yeah. So I've used that more. So on this one, I didn't really use the drum heater too much. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's way different than my IR12.
And what was your strategy roasting for competition versus your style of roasting in Washington? And how did you put aside your preferences maybe, or did you keep those preferences like I like that, and I hope the judges will like it, or do you really have a different strategy for competition?
Yeah, much different strategy than competition. So on my machine at home, I'll roast in Fahrenheit. And so on this one, I purposefully did not roast on Fahrenheit. I roast in Celsius, and it really helps me to think of the coffee differently. Helps me think of just everything different, and so I kind of like dive into this machine and think of it completely separate. And then with competition roasting, I usually roast a lot faster.
So did you change it on Celsius purposely so that you're not attached to a number in Fahrenheit?
100%. Yep, 100%.
Oh, very, very interesting.
So it's all completely different. I'll have a hard time going back and forth. Like, okay, in Celsius, if first crack was at this, what would it be Fahrenheit? Got to break out the calculator.
So you almost start with a blank canvas.
100%.
You don't have preconception about temperatures in Fahrenheit.
Yes.
Jumping into Celsius. That's a very interesting
Yeah.
strategy. And do you think what you are learning during competition in Celsius can change a perspective in Fahrenheit at home?
I don't know. I don't think we'll see tomorrow.
Monday.
Yes. That's a good question.
Yes. That's quite interesting. So how did you manage your 90 minutes? What was your game plan?
Game plan was to do 2 separate sample roasts. One kind of that I'm familiar with, and one a little bit different to give me 2 perspectives. And cup those vigorously, really get into those down to the last minute as far as we could, and lean which one stood out more.
So based on the sample roast, so you have the one you're comfortable with, and the other one that. So what did you do on that other one? Hotter, lower, more, less?
More development, more DTR percentage. So it was pretty much the same exact roast, but I only wanted to change one variable, and the variable was DTR percentage. So I kept my roast time the same. I kept the end temperature the same.
Earlier crack.
A little bit earlier crack. Yep, exactly. So a little bit faster. So 2 things changed. Yeah.
Okay. And you end up liking one?
Yeah,
Just produce.
Yeah, exactly. The first one was a little too acidic, so I wanted to round out that acidity and stretch out the roast just a little bit longer to make it a little less sharp and kind of like tone down that acidity but maintain it, if that makes sense.
Did you sample cup?
No, two samples and then went into cupping.
So how did you know after the first one that you were like, I'm going to extend that, I'm going to change that?
I didn't. Yeah, I was thinking after in the cupping, like that's what I want. I enjoyed that more. Yeah, sorry about that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any favorite coffee you had this year? Anything that surprised you or?
Yeah, we had a really beautiful coffee from Johan Vergara. It was a yellow bourbon. It was a thermal shock natural just super wild, super fruity, really loud, and real complex. Like multiple people would taste it, and everybody would get a little bit different, and I enjoyed that a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice to share for anyone who wants to get into competition, just to start going in and not being scared of competing?
Yeah.
You got thrown into competition, but then you get addicted to it.
Yeah.
And so that's a good sign that.
No, I think everybody should. Anybody that wants to learn more, I mean, I'm not going to say anything different than these guys have said. Anybody that wants to learn more, this is a great place to do it. I've always said iron sharpens iron or steel sharpens steel, right? You need to put yourself in a place where other people know more than you to grow. And I absolutely, every time I come here, I've asked a few people some questions, like how to fix a roast. And we're all kind of friends now, and we talk all the time. I think it's a great way to build community. Mm-hmm. So if you want to get into roasting and you're serious about it, or just even competition, I think some other people have said it, it's not competing against other people, you're competing against yourself, pushing yourself to be a little bit better, learn something new, try something different. This style of competition, 90 minutes to do a sample roast, cupping, and a final production really pushes you to try new things. Because at the roastery, I would never try this. I would always let the coffee sit for a little bit. So this pushed me outside my comfort zone. And I think getting into competitions will push anybody outside their comfort zone. Just like some other people have said, it forces you to try something new when you might not have tried that in your own time, in your own, yeah.
And is there fear that you're doing something, it is working well, people love it, you go into competition, you learn something, a different approach, and you realize that I actually didn't know that this approach is much better. And then do you have just fear of knowing something that may hurt your ego and your feelings?
Yeah, and I think in the first year there's a little bit of that fear of the ego, getting bruised or whatever. But the people that show up here, even the new people that have shown up over the years, that fear's gone. Because nobody's really dogging you, nobody's talking bad about you behind your back. Everybody's super supportive. So yeah, that fear is there for sure. But once you're in it, that dissipates.
Coming back for the people.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes it's just like coming back, having a good time, and always learning from each other. We all discover new things maybe, and then we just share again in this room every year. It's always good.
It is good.
All right, fire round.
Fire round.
Espresso.
Filter.
Light or dark?
Light.
Sweetness or acidity?
Acidity.
Body or clarity?
I do like body in my coffee.
Okay. Fruity or chocolatey?
Fruity.
Berries or citrus fruit?
Berries.
Berries or tropical?
Tropical.
Tropical or dry fruit?
Tropical.
Tropical or floral?
Tropical.
Mango, pineapple?
Mango all the way.
Mango, passion fruit?
No, mango.
Mango or lychee?
That's tough. Lychee. We'll go lychee. I do like lychees.
Lychee or mangosteen?
I've never had a mangosteen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So lychee's type.
Yeah.
A good one. Underdeveloped or overdeveloped?
Underdeveloped.
Clean or wild?
Wild.
Wild.
Yeah.
Washed or natural?
Natural.
Natural.
Yeah.
Fast or slow roast?
Fast roast.
High heat, gentle?
High heat.
Conduction, convection, or radiation? Because of Steve.
Conduction.
Conduction. Short development or longer development?
Longer development.
Juicier or syrupier?
Juicier.
Omni roast, yeah or no?
Yeah, it has its place.
Flat burst or conical?
Conical.
Conical. Halogen or hot air?
Halogen.
Halogen.
Yeah.
Stretching the Maillard or stretching the development?
Stretching the development.
Magnesium or calcium or potassium?
Let's go magnesium.
Magnesium. Sipping or spitting?
Sipping.
And last but not least, Vancouver or Brussels in June?
That's up to God. That's all in His hands.
We will try in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.